Good morning, boomers. It's the voice of the blockchain, Satoshi's big cousin, cryptography's finest, Champagne Crypto. Thank you for kapumping, kabooming in. Shout out to my meta bros, my meta pals, all my meta friends worldwide. When kaboom, it seems like today we got a nice greenery on the charts. All GMO, non-organic. Shout out to Desmond. I see you out there. Satoshi's big brother, big cousins. We got the whole family in the house. Kaboom! Today I want to talk about perhaps a DeFi comeback. It looks like things are swinging back in action, and DeFi may be making more of a comeback, and in my opinion, perhaps taking the main stage again compared to NFTs and the whole meta. Okay, I think people are starting to realize that DeFi has a lot more to offer than maybe they considered. And it's not all about the meta and the metamania, which, you know, I'm in it to win it. You know, I'm all over the place. But DeFi has definitely taken care of us over these years. So we're going to continue to focus on current plays. I added to some positions today. I want to go over some maybe top plays or best plays or plays that I like. I'm not your crypto daddy. You know the deal. Christian Dior. D-Y-O-R. Okay? Shout out to my Metacocks, my worldwide maniacs out there. Let me pull out the big guns. Feeling like Funk Flex this morning, dropping crypto bombs. Let's check out the math over here as I share my screen, turn off these coins. You got Phantom against BTC in the green, now reading buy on the technicals over there on tradingview.com. You could read the technical charts. There's a summary over there. Buy on the 1 day, the 1 week, and the 1 month. Strong buy moving averages over there. So this is not my opinion. This is just the technicals that are summarized, the analysis over there on tradingview.com. You could keep an eye on most of them. They got most of the moving averages there tracked, oscillators or whatnot. So, you know, this is my favorite alternative to Ethereum. I'll continue to say that. But it's not like I'm not interested in other ones, including Luna. Okay, Luna's been doing good. Specifically this UST. A lot more confidence in the US Terra stable coin. You also see the Anchor protocol going up, which is a protocol that allows you to stake that coin somewhere around 18% APR for the stables. Way better than your local banksters. Way better than your local ATM. Luna up. There, that's $94. That's the coin that powers that network, and your buy against the US dollar. Harmony 1, looking saucy. Everything, not everything, but you see a lot of green today. Let me check out CoinGecko. You can just see it more summarized here. See who's the top gainers. Phantom, you know, my fave, and then Phantom and Terra. I mean, it's, you know, one trend here that I'm seeing, Thorchain. Okay, this is one that we've talked about in the past, but Thorchain being a decentralized exchange, cross-chain. So this allows you to swap native Bitcoin for Ether or Binance. And I suspect now that DeFi is making its comeback, that Thorchain is being viewed as more valuable here, as you want to maybe perhaps swap between chains without having to do a bridge. You can literally swap. So let's say, you know, I'm assuming they have Solana or maybe Luna. I don't know. I haven't been there in a minute. But let's say, you know, you wanted to get into Binance with native Bitcoin. You could do so without having to go through all the bridging or whatnot. So Thorchain may prove to be more valuable as DeFi makes this comeback. Perhaps makes this comeback. You know, Curve's back on the charts. You know, Curve is, you know, an OG DeFi coin. And then, of course, you got Terra there. And then, of course, Anchor Protocol. We just mentioned them. Solana, Polygon. Listen, guys, it's these Ethereum alternatives, these EVM machines, and their own blockchains like Terra and Solana that are doing well. And I've called this. You know, I don't know what to tell you guys. These smart chain alternatives, because they support the entire system, both DeFi and NFT. Well, they support the system, not the entire system, better said. So let's get into some potential plays, some top plays, or at least some of the plays that I added into. Me personally, this is not financial advice. This is just a DeFi maniac, crypto maniac sharing what he is interested in. Shout out to Desmond. I see you guys. Shout out to Always New, all the crypto maniac soldiers. And I encourage you guys, slide on through, join the Champagne Room Discord. Okay, we got the NFT, the DeFi plays. We share the breaking information over there. We chop it up in the voice chat. We do giveaways. So come on, tune on in. Do it right now. Kaboom! Kaboom! Drop another bomb. Let's check out Beethoven. Beethoven, I've been talking about Beethoven for months on end. Beethoven is a fork of Balancer over there on Ether. They forked it and launched it on Phantom Opera. You can see their landing page over here. And I'll show you some of the farms and opportunities that they offer here in Beethoven X. What I like about Beethoven is that they have pools with multiple assets. You know, most of these automatic market makers, you could stake liquidity tokens, which is 50-50 of whatever assets that you want to provide. So, you know, if you want to do USDC paired with ETH, 50-50. Well, when it comes to Balancer, it allows you to do that, but with up to 12 assets, and you can weight them differently. So you can compose a pool however you like it. Thus, Beethoven, the composer over here. So let's check it out. This investment opportunity farms. So they say over here, these featured pools and whatnot. Of course, their main pools are Fidelio Duetto, where you pair Beethoven X tokens, which is their native token, to Phantom FTM, and it's an 80-20 split. Usually, you know, these, like I just said, it's 50-50, but in this case, their technology is somewhat superior, I would say, in the fact that you could tweak out and customize the weights. So Fidelio Duetto is 80-20. You got the Phantom Opera, the Grand Orchestra, which is 3. These are split evenly, 33% each, or a quartet. Where you could do all the blue chips. So this is one that I actually added to on one of my safety moves. You know, this is more of a long-term move. You're looking for a safe move. Well, I wouldn't call it safe, but a safer move than degen plays. Okay, this is definitely, in my opinion, a longer-term play. So this is splitting between the blue chips in quarters. USDC, Wrapped Phantom, Wrapped Bitcoin, and Wrapped ETH. I'm bullish on all of these coins, except really the fiat. But then, you know, you could look at it as a hedge. We've often discussed how it's important to have a significant, just a portion of your portfolio, depending on what your risk tolerance is, allocated to stablecoins. So, you know, maybe 1% and maybe 20%. In this case, this portfolio has 25%. So there you go. Champ, did you hear about Ukraine airdrop 5 hours post on Twitter? I sure did. I don't know exactly what they're going to airdrop. Apparently, they took a snapshot of all donations that were made to the efforts or to their efforts. And then they're going to probably drop a shitcoin on them. I don't know. You know, this is wild times we live in. I did, you know, concerning the geopolitical status and the events that are going out, the current events, I dropped a message by GM, by Gregory Manarino this morning in our Discord. Let me read it to you. And, you know, I thought it was kind of telling. Right now, the world is clenched deep in a full-on debt crisis, demands that more debt be created exponentially every single day just to keep the global economy functioning at its current level. Every manner of other crisis will subsequently be used to keep the flow of debt being borrowed into existence growing. It cannot stop. Wars, the threat of more wars, nuclear or otherwise, seem to be the current plague being thrust upon the people of the world today, simply to disguise the fact that all this is just simply a mechanism to keep a global central bank run debt-based system going. But you're not supposed to know that, says Gregory Manor. So, I somewhat agree with that. I mean, it's keep issuing debt. You could go ahead and have all kinds of opinions as to who's wrong or right. But if you look at the big picture, it keeps the system running. It's quite twisted, and it's unfortunate. So that's what's going on, guys. So back to the topic at hand here with DeFi. Because of these uncertain geopolitical events, I think that DeFi is starting to shine more and proving to be more valuable. Okay, so let's continue to talk about some of these potential opportunities over here. So back to that late quartet. I think this is a solid, safe, not safe play. Let me keep that word out, but I would say safer than these degen plays, than the NFT and the wild plays. These are, I like Phantom, I like Bitcoin, I like ETH, and USDC is a stable coin. You see what I mean? So in this situation, whatever happens, you're going to have a quarter each. So if Bitcoin goes up, it basically balances itself. So that's thus being a balancer fork. That's why I like about this. You don't have to go and work it in the background. You know that this portfolio, this pool will always be balanced evenly. Okay, and that's basically the point here of this protocol. So there's a bunch of opportunities. There's another one that I'm interested in here. I think I've been exposed in one of the wallets that we play with. Dante Symphony, which has Stratera, Phantom, Bitcoin, ETH, and Beats. But you can see that these coins are not evenly distributed in this pool. The majority is in Stratera, which is a low cap coin that's on the come up. You could do your research on it. And then you have Phantom, Bitcoin, ETH, and then 10% Beats. So I like this pool. I'm in this in one of the wallets. So, you could check that out. So Beethoven X, I can't say enough good things about it. I really like this protocol, and I've been talking about it for months on end. And it's now back to $1.34. It was as low as 20 cents at one point. And as high as about $2. So it looks like it's headed towards, maybe it was higher than $2, but it looks like it may be headed towards good times again. So that's what it is. Beats, Beethoven X, and that's on the Phantom protocol. I invite you guys to join the Champagne Room Discord server. We have channels there with resources and tools so that you have options for bridges. We got links to bridges. We got links to set up all your MetaMask for all that. Kaboom. Shout out to Jojo. Good morning. Good morning, Jojo. Moving on. DeFira. I did a whole video on this one again yesterday. Well, I'm going to speak about it again because I did a whole video about it yesterday. This is over there on the Harmony chain. Let me pull this up for you guys. Let me pull this up for you guys. There it goes. Kaboom. And you hit play. This one's similar to DeFi Kingdom's Jewel. Turn off this music. This music's a little wild. But I shared this yesterday, and right now, the opportunities as far as the APR are wild out here, okay? And they're very attractive. So, I threw a bag at it. Good morning, Marlon. Nice to see you. Been silent lurking, finally caught you live. Nice to see you. Marlon, one of our OG kaboomer maniacs. Nice to see you, bro. So check out the farm over here. I was checking out the farm on DeFi. I mean, not checking it out. I actually, threw a bag at it already. Check out these APRs. This is on Harmony 1. You got 1,800%, 2,400%, 1,100%. And this one's really attractive too. ST1W1. So you got wrapped Harmony 1 with ST1, which is the basically another wrapped version of one, a stable one per se. And that one's going at 288. So there's very little in permanent loss. That's like a single asset stake there. You got ETH1 at 860, which is pretty attractive. One is I wouldn't call it a blue chip, but it's definitely not a shit coin. And then you're pairing it with ETH at 860. Midas says, what's the lockup? I don't believe there's a lockup. I think that the emission rate is similar to Jewel, where you get 20% up front and then 80% gets locked up incrementally or something. But even at those rates, even if you're getting 20% up front, it's better than, most of these farms that are paying like 100%. So that's what's going on. Marlon says he's watching Chairman Powell. Yeah, numbnuts Travis. I'm not even watching that stuff. I mean, I pay attention. I'm not going to lie, but I don't pay too much attention. So back to this opportunity, this potential opportunity. So these are the rates out here. You could link to the white paper and find out a little bit more. But I hit harvest, and I don't remember if anything got locked up. Okay, so that's what's going on. Champ been saying it's not too late. You guys should check Cosmos Atom DeFi. Just crossed 1.4. Yeah, we were checking several of those IBFs. I was talking about them the other day. And Luna and also Osmosis. We've covered a lot of IBF. Well, I can't say we covered a lot. Excuse me. I said we did cover it, though. You guys like NFTs? Check out Strange Clan. You got it. Yeah, jump in the board and link all that. That way I got time, or we got time to check it out before the stream. Shout out to Midas, Marlon, all the maniacs out there. So that's what's going on over here with DeFi. DeFi is growing. And what I like about DeFi, I know it's a bit of a DeFi Kingdom Jewel knockoff, but they also have the money market. You see, they started first as Tranquility Finance. We were in there since basically day one, and it's doing well. It's still doing well. They have a lot of total value locked. They have liquidity. Okay, so not only have they set up this whole metaverse world with a automated market just like Jewel, they also have borrow and lend already established. It's already going, and that's via Trank. I showed that yesterday. I added more to that position as well. That's Tranquil Finance. Let me show it to you. Boom. And this is basically what's powering DeFi right now. And, the rates are not that wild or anything, but, you could see them. That's Tranquil Finance. Okay, this is what's going on behind the hood of Trank. Of DeFi. And additionally, okay, and this leads into the next play over there on Kronos, on Crypto.com chain. Tranquil also forked and created Mimus, okay? Mimus Finance, money market liquid staking protocol. So basically, it's just like Trank, but on Kronos. Kronos doesn't have this yet that I've seen. And I'll tell you this much. Don't sleep on the corporate force. Don't sleep on the corporate force, whether you like it or not. I think that Crypto.com is here to stay. Boom. Let me pull this up for you maniacs. And these APYs right now are attractive. So you could check them out over here. CRO at 40%, Wrap Bitcoin at 39, ETH at 43. So I added to this position. Okay. I added to this position. And of course now, just like Trank at the beginning, there's incentives to borrow. So you could basically take a leverage position here. Okay. Boom. So you could deposit supply all these coins, and then if you borrow, you get even more. And here's the detailed breakdown as to how they pay you. So let's say you take an ETH loan out. There is an interest rate of 6%, but they pay you 22% in Mimus and 96% in RMimus. RMimus is the lockup Mimus. It's the 6-month lockup. So you're getting 22% in Mimus up front for taking out the loan. So this is positive. Of course, this doesn't last forever. You know the deal, guys. This occurred in Tranquil for the first, 30 to 60 days, and it was decaying incrementally every day, something like that. So Marlon says CRO is a Cosmos play. Yeah, that's another IBF compatible. So yeah, we've been up on it. Specifically, we are more heavy on Crypto.com. I'll tell you how much. But I'm not sleeping on all of them. It's that there's so many. Drip, I know Drip's been doing well. Animal, I know that's been doing well. I covered that. I dropped a link on that on one of those videos. I didn't get crazy into it though. There's so much shit. Excuse me for cursing, but that's what's going on. IBC. I say IBF, but yeah, IBC. You already know. Kaboom. So that's Mimus. So yeah, to recap, Beethoven, I added to that play. Defira, I added to that. Mimus added to that. There's another one that I did now. Well, at least this morning, that's what I tuned up. And again, my big picture here is that DeFi is going to make back a comeback. You know, it was basically an NFT winner. You know, it was meta winner. Everything was NFTs. We covered a lot of them. I like them. It's, you know, it's all good in the hood, in the blockchain hood. But I think DeFi still remains the top breadwinner, at least on this end. So, you know, now with this geopolitical uncertainty, perhaps maybe people will value DeFi a little bit more. Which LP do you like on DeFira? The main one, which is Trank-Fira. Let me pull this one up. So you go back to the farm over here. Hold on, I got to connect wallet. What happened here? Oh, is that I was on 0? My bad. Boom. 1800 on Fira Trank and Fira 1 2400. Even that Fira W1 is pretty attractive, but I'll tell you this much, Trank has been on a tear. I mean, you know, it's up to like $1.25. Just the other day was like at 80 cents. So that's what's going on. All right, guys. I think I covered most of the beats. We're keeping these live streams shorter. I'm usually on the Discords in the morning, not usually in the evenings. But we've been definitely in the voice chats. I encourage people to drop on by. We got plenty of channels out there. If you got plays, if you got, you know, things that you think that are beneficial to the crew, you know, come on in and let us know. Shout out to Marlon. Shout out to Midas. Shout out to all the crypto maniac soldiers. I appreciate all you maniacs out there. Stay strong. I'll be back. It's the voice of the blockchain, Satoshi's big cousin. Cryptography's finest, Champagne.